So hello, everyone. We are Pedro and Jenny, and we are co-founders of the Newsroom. Our mission is to fight misinformation and promote plurality online. We envision a world where information ecosystems are inclusive by design, and they're built on the values of trust and healthy debate. Now, why are we here, and why do Pedro and I want to solve this? We both come from very large families, and some of our fondest memories revolve around this, dinner tables. I'm sure many of you can relate. Family and friends would gather, we would start discussing, nobody would ever come to an agreement, but we would listen to each other and engage in healthy debate. Nowadays, this is increasingly difficult, as things get very heated very fast, with devastating consequences on the health of our democracies. But now, let's take a step back. Why does this happen? Firstly, misinformation. There is misleading information everywhere, and we don't know who or what to trust. Secondly, information overload. There's too much information out there, and a lot of it is contradictory. And thirdly, polarization, as the platforms where we engage with media are very often designed to drive us further apart rather than closer together. Now, what does this mean concretely? There are 2 billion people reading news online nowadays, and 62% of them report that they lack trust in what they read. That's 1.2 billion people waking up every morning, reading the news, and not trusting what they're reading. Solutions that have been built so far have not been effective because they are inaccessible, manual, or not transparent. And the Newsroom comes in with 2 solutions. The first one is a transparent assessment of the news. The second one, a trusted platform to engage with the news. Our first solution is a browser extension, and it will be available for you all to download, test, and use as of next month. Let's say it's a Thursday morning, you're firing up your laptop to check the latest news of the day right before heading to the SAT finals. With the Newsroom, you get an instant assessment of the trustworthiness of what you're reading, which is surfaced as our logo, highlighted in green, yellow, or red. You always know what are the factors our algorithms have taken into account to provide you with that assessment. And you get context on the news by being served with a balanced set of views on the topic that you're reading about. And all of this is done at scale, as our solutions are fully AI-powered. Early next year, we'll be releasing our mobile application, which will revolutionize the way we engage with the news. At a first glance, you'll get a snapshot of current affairs around the topics that you care about. And then, if you want to, you'll be able to deep dive, looking at the historical context. So what are the key events that led to the news that I'm reading today? But also current context. How are publishers from left to right talking about the same issue? What are the differences? And most importantly, what is common ground? You'll also be able to ask your most pressing questions to be answered by a network of experts, and to take action responsibly. As such, we position ourselves as an active feed that assesses trust and acts as an access point to multiple content providers.
So how are we going to achieve this? How will we build a sustainable company that ties impact and profitability? Our browser extension will be completely free for all users. This will allow us to maximize our social impact while gaining insights on misinformation spreading online, as well as acting as a funnel to drive users to our application. Our news application, on the other hand, will be supported by a paid membership starting at €2.99 a month. This business model will allow us to do well by doing good, tying our business incentives with our impact goals. Our market consists of 2 billion online news readers. We are focusing on those that report they lack trust on online news and are currently paying for news they consume. Our ambition is to become a market leader, capturing 6% of the market, and therefore generating over €400 million of yearly revenue. Now, since starting our journey in December of last year, we've been building our foundations, have released the first MVP of our product, and we'll be releasing our full extension next month. We also have high ambitions for the year ahead, in scaling our impact, growing our user base, and further developing our business. Now, I just mentioned we want to scale our impact. So what type of impact are we talking about? At the Newsroom, we align closely with SDG 16 and specifically its promotion of peaceful and inclusive societies. And we're also very conscious of the impact that tech solutions can have on the health of our planet. So one of our key goals is to become climate positive within the next 12 months. We'll be measuring our impact by directly quantifying how effective we are at reducing the spread of misinformation. Our target is to decrease by 40% the likelihood of users sharing misinformation online, and we'll be able to track this directly within our products. Now, our work has already gained wide recognition. We are fellows of Unison Youth and are the first Italian and Portuguese to join the fellowship. Have recently started our journey with the GrowF Accelerator, and are partnering with TTC Labs to design industry best practices as well as governmental policy on explainable AI. Of course, there would be no The Newsroom without a team. I am the co-founder and head of product, while Jenny is the co-founder and CEO. And while working for large technology companies, we realized how quickly misinformation can spread online, but also the role that technology can play in countering it. And that's what led us to start this project. So how can all of you help us? The award from SIT would be used to invest in team and marketing. Team, to scale the Newsroom, hire 2 additional people to the team, therefore doubling our headcount. And marketing, to build a strong community and scale our impact. We'd also love for you to help us test our technology by signing up as a beta user at thenewsroom.ai. Now, misinformation is unanimously considered the biggest challenge for journalism today, and our mission is to fight back in a way that is effective and scalable. Help us build our vision and bring back those dinner conversations where healthy debates can thrive. Thank you.
Thank you.